the middle, 6 feet, 10 inches. Number 21, Daniel Gafford. At small forward, 6 feet, 7 inches. Number 10, Chris Middleton. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", numero 00, Max Christie. At the other forward position, 6 feet, 7 inches, number 32, Cooper Flag. Starting at the other guard, standing 6 foot.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
So the Houston starting five. They've got Tari Eason. Shepard is out there with Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, they've got Chris Middleton. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Baddest-One in at the four-man position. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Irving. Takes a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Durant against Middleton. Nice shot by Durant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be...
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And so he makes both from the line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. Another shot. Gafford grabs the miss. And they're pushing it up. Here's Baddest-One. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Houston. That shot missing. Eason with some nice D. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. Now Eason. And Gafford with the block.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Irving, following the score by Houston. Middleton, right side. Nice D from Durant.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Durant. Over Middleton. Nice move. And the layup by Durant. Durant's got 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
You know what's happening, man. Here comes your defense crew.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the Mavericks. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And of course the Rockets, quite a bit of space between these two. Pass to Gafford.
Blocked! Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Rockets on D. Here's Batistone. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Irving for 3. Rockets with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Shepherd. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro, but his tenacity chance to make him a star.
Middleton finds Gafford. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Middleton against Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Now Şengün. Thompson scanning the floor. Gafford grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Christie, defended by Thompson. Pass to Middleton. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Eason. Now here's Durant. The three. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 9.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
You see yourself on the screen, you show your best move. Let's go! All right, let's see those dance moves. No, thank you. Wow, look at those moves.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepherd.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Pass to Battiswan. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Durant. Back to Thompson. And here's Durant. Fires the 3. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 10, Jabari Smith.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Irving, the pass to Battiswan. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
VanVleet finds Thompson. Back to VanVleet. Smith against Gafford. Pass to Durant. coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now Gafford, covered by Smith. There's a screen. Here's Baddest one. Up again. It's good on the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Van Vliet with a screen on Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Mavericks trail by 4. Middleton looking around. Pass to Irving. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Irving's got 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Durant. Outside, Eason. Shoots from 12. Van Vliet misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from out. This game is tied up now.
Yeah, you keep defenders guessing with the ability to get to that in-between game. Part of what makes Klay Thompson an all-star.
Durant against Middleton. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Dallas. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Not involved the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Washington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
What's up?
Here's Durant. 11 points in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Mavericks, second.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
And Houston has possession. It's a